My husband and I had a family over on Labor Day weekend of 2009, just for a grill out party, you know, kind of hang out with some friends in the backyard, swim. The kids had swam all day. We were in for the night, and it was dusk outside. You know, we had all these kids swimming in the pool all day. I went out to shock the pool and found our youngest, our 14-month-old, floating in the pool. He hadn't been out there, you know, but just a couple minutes. It was a matter of, you know, one of the kids had left the door open, and you know, it was moments. Just moments before that, he had been in the house. We'd given him his milk cup for the night, you know, getting ready to put him to bed, and just a matter of a couple minutes of being out of sight, and it was too late. It was tragic. I mean, it was really unfortunate, and we had some grief counseling and kind of went through, you know, the stages of grieving, of, you know, just of losing our baby. So Calvin was 14 months. He was a baby that we were lucky enough to have in our home for almost a year. We were adopting him and had was just getting ready to set his court date to finalize his adoption. He was just a tremendous little bundle of joy. He lit up a room when people walked in. He was a joy. I mean, I don't know how else to describe him. He was amazing. It's been helpful, at least for me, to sort of explore what I can do, because we now have 2 new children that we've added. I've had 2 babies since then, and just wanting to explore what can I do to prevent this from happening, not only to me but to other families as well. So there are a lot of things that parents can do to prevent and help to give you more time if you do find yourself in the situation where you have, you know, an accident in or around your pool. The first being barriers. We really want to stress that having a pool fence is of utmost importance. Nothing is going to give you as much time as having a barrier around your pool. There's alarms on the doors. You can put alarms on your gate, but if you don't have a gate, it's just time that you're not going to get back. Another thing is CPR. It's very, very important to have everybody in your family to know how to do CPR. It's one of those things that you don't ever want to need yourself, but if you find yourself needing it and you don't have it, those are extra moments, precious moments that you're not going to get back until those paramedics arrive. And I can tell you from experience that when you call them and it's your baby or your family member, it seems like it takes forever for them to get there, because they're just moments that are ticking away that you're not able to get back. And when you know CPR and you can be doing something, that's really, really important. The last thing would be swimming lessons. Swimming lessons are offered around the valley, and there are different kinds of swimming lessons. The ones that I've found that work the best for my family are the survival skill type swimming lessons that give you more time and teach your infants and toddlers how to float and save themselves once they fall in. I'm a nurse practitioner. I work in the emergency department. I've taken care of these kids that have come in, and it's very easy to set blame and think, you know, this was a neglectful parent. This is someone that, you know, doesn't watch their child. This is never going to happen to me. I'm a good parent. I watch my children. This message is great, but it really doesn't apply to me. It's not a matter of a lack of supervision. It's a matter of a lapse of supervision. And if you can, you know, take a couple extra minutes and just educate yourself on having these things in place, like the barriers and things like that, it's going to give you that extra time. If you need to answer the door, things like that, that's going to hopefully prevent your toddler from getting to the pool. Drownings don't just occur in swimming pools. They occur in buckets of water, they occur in hot tubs, they occur in bathtubs. You know, the big jacuzzi type bathtubs that people have in their upstairs bathroom, that you think, wow, you know, this really isn't a danger, it's not a swimming pool. And I mean, I can tell you that I'm there when those kids come into the emergency department, and it's so sad that, you know, again, those parents are walking in thinking, I did not think this could happen to me. This is not supposed to be happening to my family. And it's just so important to make sure that those things are are drained out, that you drain the bathtub before you take the child out of the water, that you empty those buckets of water before you walk around to put the other stuff away, because it only takes a moment, it only takes a lapse in supervision that really will change your life forever. And I can tell you from experience that this is something that you never get over. You get through it day by day, but you never ever get over it, because once it's happened to you, you can't rewind, you can't change it.